ทุกคน
อ
till that sun comes out. Started with kissing, now you're all I think about. Don't know how I found you, but I'll keep you close. Tell you all my secrets that only you will ever know. Ooh, ride with me, 'cause ooh, I love the open road. And when the evening sun cuts through the mountain folk, and ooh, there's nothing I want more than to see you in the front seat with my hands tied in yours. Love the morning skyline, now I love it too. You opened up my eyes like the very first day I met you. You told me don't be scared of change, all that I want more. Life is like a highway, to you is not where you go. Ooh, so ride with me, 'cause ooh, I love the open road. And when the evening sun cuts through the mountain folk.